Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Epson. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Sharon Acker, Roger Perry, Ben Piazza, Arlene Golanka. Tonight's episode, Bond of Fear.
Well, now, Florence, I don't for the life of me know why anyone would want to spend a fortune restoring this old tomb. Why don't you and Harold just burn it down and build a condominium?
The trouble with you, Edith, is you'd turn Central Park into a parking lot and call it progress.
Florence, I've been wondering how you're going to fit a swimming pool into that space out there by the patio. It looks too small for a pool.
The contractor doesn't think so, Dr. Parker. We'll just have to move things around a little. I'm afraid the garden will have to go.
Pity.
Another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. Where's Harold anyway? Is he working late at the office again?
Not you too, Russ. Half the catty women here have asked the same question.
All right, I'm sorry.
Must be Harold now. Excuse me. You're late. Did you forget we were having guests?
Had a lot of work to catch up on, and I forgot the time.
Don't you think I know what's been going on? Don't you think all our friends and neighbors, everyone in the village knows?
Stop being paranoid, Florence.
So very smug, aren't you? So sure of yourself. If it wasn't for Laurie, I'd have divorced you years ago.
Oh, it's Laurie, is it? It's not this house, or the expensive clothes, or all the rest of the things my money can buy. You're hanging on because of Laurie. You're a damn martyr, aren't you?
You disgust me.
No! Daddy, don't! Please don't hit her. Please?
Laurie may be my stepdaughter, Harold, but I'll do anything a natural mother would do to protect her. Anything.
Go to the devil. And you can take Laurie with you.
Laurie.
I hate him. I wish he was dead. I hate him so much.
No matter what problems your father and I have, remember, he's still your father.
I mean it.
Come on. There's a party, remember? You fix your face, and I'm going to get out of this dress, and I'll meet you downstairs. Everything's going to be all right. I promise.
Excuse me, please. Thank you. Excuse me.
Looks like he's dead.
He's dead.
Barnaby? Hi, Russ. I got us a table inside the restaurant.
This kind of day that makes you want to work up an appetite first. Let's take a walk.
Fine. Thanks for coming, Bart.
All right. The good Lord Almighty didn't make just one Garden of Eden. He kept right on making it. Mighty pretty.
You know, after the way you sounded on the phone, I half expected you to call me back and tell me that you changed your mind about taking the case.
No, I got curious. I began to wonder why Florence Armstrong would want to stir up another investigation of her husband's death.
Well, let me explain something to you. I haven't told her yet that I called you.
Wait a minute. Isn't Florence Armstrong your client? And the coroner's jury absolved her of any guilt in her husband's death?
For lack of evidence. But people hereabouts, they've got it in their heads that Florence is guilty, no matter what the coroner's jury said.
Well, that's nothing unusual. There are always some people who doubt a jury's verdict. But why does her own lawyer doubt it?
I don't. It was an accident. She was in her room changing her dress. She heard Harold scream. She rushed out. She got there just as the body landed at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, if you believe that, and the coroner's jury believes it, why start a new investigation?
For Florence's sake, I guess. Or for mine. See, ever since it happened, she retreated into a shell. For the past 3 weeks, she's refused to see anybody, including me.
That sounds like more than a lawyer-client relationship.
Yeah, you're right. I'm in love with her. If it wasn't for her stepdaughter, Lori, she'd have left Harold a long time ago.
You sure Florence is going to want me hanging around raking over old coal? You may get burned in the process. You sure you want me to do that?
I'm not sure of anything, except that if you can't lay all these doubts and suspicions to rest, I'm afraid I've lost her.
Russ, you've heard of what they say about letting sleeping dogs lie?
That's a chance I'll have to take.
All right. See what I can do.
Thank you.
Anybody home? You must be Laurie. Hello? Mr. Armstrong home?
When she wants to be.
That's a Petrella Road.
You know the Petrella?
Tried to raise some down in L.A., but I didn't have near the luck you seem to be having.
Well, try rusty nails.
Rusty nail?
Yeah, see, iron. You bury the nails in among the roots, and the iron makes them grow healthy.
Rusty nails. I'll have to remember that.
Russ Madden told me a private detective might be dropping by. That's you, right?
Barnaby Jones.
I'm Eugene. Very nice to meet you.
Did Russ also tell you why I'm here?
Oh, I know what folks are saying about Mrs. Armstrong, if that's what you mean. Malicious gossip, that's what it is. And I sure hope you can put a stop to it, Mr. Jones.
Why do you suppose people are being so malicious? Kind of makes you wonder whether there's any fire under all that smoke.
Oh, I guess there are reasons for people thinking the way they do, but that doesn't mean Mrs. Armstrong did anything about it.
About what?
Oh, Harold and all those women he was playing around with.
Is Armstrong new?
I'm not sure. But this last tramp he was seeing would have been pretty hard to hide, even for Mrs. Armstrong.
How's that?
Well, she lives right here in the village. Nora Frazier, a waitress at the village roadhouse.
Eugene?
Uh-oh. I forgot I was supposed to tell you no visitors allowed. I'm in for it now. Rusty nails.
Laurie? Mind if we have a little talk?
Just wait a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. Since you wouldn't answer my calls, this is as good a place as any to settle our account. Now, you just hold it a minute, Mrs. Armstrong. We're gonna have this out here and now.
Nora, get away from me.
No, we're gonna talk first.
Nora, I'm warning you. You leave me alone.
What? Oh, you'll kill me like you killed Harold? You won't get away with it! Murderer!
Nora! Would that be Nora Frazier?
Yes.
I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator. I'm looking into Harold Armstrong's accident.
I guess you could call it an accident if you call World War II an accident.
I gather that's the way you felt. Overheard your conversation with Mrs. Armstrong a few minutes ago. You mind telling me why?
Why don't you ask her, Mr. Jones?
Does she know that you and her husband had been seeing each other?
What business is that of yours?
Well, as I say, I've been looking into the accident. I wanted to get a fully rounded picture of what Harold Armstrong was like.
Well, he was a selfish, no-good rat. That's what he was like.
I take it you and he had a rocky time of it.
It wasn't so bad, except maybe towards the end. Finally, he said we shouldn't see each other anymore. Thought he'd cool off by the morning, but then he was dead.
He broke off with you the night that he died? I'm just trying to get the picture.
Look, I know what you're thinking, Mr. Jones. But as it happened, Mrs. Armstrong forgot to put my name on the guest list for her party that evening.
Well, it's a big house, and there are a lot of ways to get in, even if somebody wasn't invited.
Are you saying that I killed him?
I'm sorry if I upset you. You mustn't pay too much attention to a detective thinking out loud.
Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Barnaby? That sure ain't no way to make friends.
Hello, Harley.
Barnaby, I thought you big city detectives got what you wanted out of people with a little more finesse.
Well, Harley, you know how it is some days. You have to shake the shaker a little harder to get the pepper out. How you been?
Not too bad. Till I heard that Russ Madden was calling in outside help.
Well, outside doesn't mean better.
I guess you still do have a little bit of that finesse left in you.
Say, do you mind if I have a look at your Harold Armstrong file?
Okay, Barnaby.
Coincidence, isn't it?
What?
Harold Armstrong's first wife, Alice. She died in an accident, too.
Poor Alice. Her parents arranged the marriage. She never did hit it off with Harold. Ended up for Alice out there on the lake.
Never did find her body, did they?
No. Oh, she just took a sailboat out one day and never came back. They dragged the lake for nearly a week and finally gave it up.
When did Florence arrive on the scene?
Oh, she was always around. A childhood sweetheart, you might say.
So, true love finally triumphed. Florence got her man 4 months after Alice disappeared.
Yeah. Folks around here figured Harold didn't want Laurie growing up without a woman around the house.
But outside the house, he appears to have had another woman who kept him pretty busy.
Nora? Nora was nothing. Now, you should have seen the girl he had before Nora. She was an interior decorator. Her name was Maureen Saunders.
She live here in the village?
No, she came from L.A. Came up about, 8 months ago when they were first thinking of redoing the house. Now, Maureen was a looker.
Yeah, there's one thing that puzzled me about the autopsy report. Coroner doesn't explain those cuts in Harold's hand. And nowhere have I been able to find any reference to this cut in the bathroom.
Well, the coroner figured that the cuts were made by the broken pieces of the vase when Harold fell down the stairs. And anyway, Harold died of a broken neck, not by some superficial cuts.
Mind if I keep this for a while?
Well, seeing as you represent the family through Russ Madden, I guess it'd be okay. You have to sign a release form. I'll get you one.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call to Los Angeles.
Barnaby Jones' office, may I help? Oh, yes, operator, I'll accept the charges. Barnaby, how's all that beautiful clear air up there?
Why don't you drive up here and take a look for yourself? You could be here in a couple of hours.
Hey, you were the slave driver that said I had to stay home and do the research on the Van Owen case, remember?
Well, to get out of that smog for a little while might do you some good.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Well, since you're coming up,
I knew you had an ulterior motive.
bring my laboratory stuff, and I want you to check into the present whereabouts of an interior decorator named Maureen Saunders.
As long as I'm coming, huh?
Please, Miss Fraser, go away. Don't cause any trouble.
Trouble is what she'll get if she doesn't come up with what Harold promised me.
It's no use. She's not home.
Oh, yes, she is. Mrs. Armstrong, answer me.
dare you barge in this way? Get out.
Not before I get what's mine.
That's a lie.
Twice murder. 3 minutes later, when he was driving over the hill towards home, he looked back and saw Harold promised me a lot of things, but I got nothing. You made sure of that, all right. But I'm not going to lose the house he promised to buy me.
I don't know anything about any house.
All you have to do is check with the bank. Harold asked for the escrow papers to be drawn up, and he was just about to make a deposit.
I'm afraid there was no mention of it in his will.
Well, maybe not. But then again, there are a lot of things Harold forgot to mention. Like how you killed the first Mrs. Armstrong.
Are you out of your mind?
What's the matter? Afraid Laurie might hear that her stepmother murdered her way into her life?
That's a lie.
Twice a murderer?
Stop it.
Oh, Harold told me all about Alice, all right. How he saw her take the sailboat out on the lake the day she disappeared. A few minutes later, while he was driving over the hill towards home, he looked back and saw someone taking the speedboat from the private pier. A blonde-haired woman dressed in a cream-colored dress. The kind you always wear.
I was nowhere near the lake that day.
Oh, yes, that's what you told Harold, so he didn't tell the police. Because he needed you, he wanted to believe you.
That's enough. You've no way of proving your lies, so get out.
You know, considering Harold's mysterious accident, together with his version of Alice's death, well, it'll be pretty good reading if you force me to give it to the papers. No, I don't have to prove it. Just see that it's printed.
All right. I'll talk to my lawyer first thing in the morning. But I want you to know one thing. I'm not doing it for myself.
For Laurie. How touching.
Once your house is paid for, what assurance do I have that you won't try blackmail again?
You'll just have to trust me, won't you?
I'm sorry it took me so long, Barnaby, but I swear every camper, motorbike, and pogo stick in Los Angeles is on the road this weekend. Oh, boy, but you can't blame them. Beautiful country.
Maybe we ought to come up here more often, take advantage of it.
I don't know. Breathing all this clean air might be habit for me.
Did you find out anything about that interior decorator, Maureen Saunders?
She's missing.
Missing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got this picture of her from Lieutenant Bill. He said that her mother filed a missing persons report on her 8 months ago.
Harold seems to have had a thing about blondes. Take a look at that, see what you make of it. Think that cut was made by a jagged, broken piece of lace?
Too clean a cut.
Knife, more likely.
Hey, Eddie, don't forget to tell Sylvia I'm taking the early morning shift.
Try another assault on the castle, Mr. Jones?
I have an invitation this time, Mr. Madden.
Inside. Say, would you like another try at growing the Petrella? I can give you a cutting.
That's very thoughtful of you. I may take you up on that before I leave.
Survey stake.
Thinking of enlarging your garden?
That'd be nice. Actually, Mrs. Armstrong was thinking of putting in a swimming pool.
Oh. You're ashamed to lose the garden.
I'm not going to lose it after all. Plans have changed since the accident.
Oh.
You had no right, Russ. The very least you could have done was come to me and ask if I want to have a detective snooping around.
You would have said no.
You're darn right I would have said no.
All right, we're even. Now, if you had asked me about paying a certain debt to Nora Fraser, who nobody seems to know anything about, I would have said no. I mean, she has no claim on the estate.
I don't want to argue about it anymore. I'm the executor of the estate. I want you to see that Nora's house is paid for. Please?
Mr. Jones is here. Barnaby?
Oh, hello, Russ.
This is Florence Armstrong. Barnaby Jones.
How do you do, Mrs. Armstrong?
Russ has told me why you're here, Mr. Jones. I've told him I don't need your help.
Florence, now just listen.
Look, I don't care if people think I'm some kind of Lucretia Borgia. I just want to be left alone.
Well, the truth is, Mrs. Armstrong, that when Russ approached me to look into your husband's accident, I wasn't too keen about the idea. But from what I've learned so far, that accident just could have been made to happen.
What have you learned?
Well, when someone's approaching you with a knife...
A knife?
It's just a theory, but what happens is you're backing away and someone's slashing at you. You may sustain cuts in your hand or maybe even one on the robe you're wearing.
Are you saying someone was trying to attack Harold when he fell down the stairs?
Well, that's one explanation for the cuts.
It's ridiculous. I came from my room only a moment later. There was no one else there.
A moment. 5 seconds? 10 seconds?
I didn't use a stopwatch, Mr. Jones.
Well, let's split the difference. 7 seconds. In that length of time, someone could have easily gotten into one of the bedrooms before you or your guests arrived on the scene.
It couldn't have happened that way. It was an accident.
All Mr. Jones is saying is that it's possible.
It was an accident.
Look, Barnaby, the police made a thorough search of this place. There was no knife found.
In the first place, the police weren't searching for a knife.
And in the second place, if my father was murdered, then the killer wouldn't be stupid enough to leave the murder weapon lying around. Isn't that so, Mr. Jones?
Absolutely correct, Lori.
Darling, go back inside.
I'm not a child. I have a right to take part in this discussion.
This discussion is over, as far as I'm concerned. Goodbye, Mr. Jones.
Well, you see why people think the way they do? And she acts like she's got something to hide.
How can anything be so beautiful, so ugly at the same time?
You're luckier than most young girls. Do you know that, Lori?
Am I?
Well, most, when they lose their mother, aren't fortunate enough to find another like Florence to take their place.
Hello, you two. Well, what's on the agenda for today?
For me, it's fishing. Anybody want to come along?
Not me. I don't think I'm quite ready to make my peace with the lake yet.
You catch them and I'll cook them, okay?
Okay. See you later.
Thinking about your mother.
Uh-huh. Also about the way I behaved before, when that detective was at the house.
All's forgiven.
I love you very much, Florence. I just thought you needed some help, that's all.
I didn't think I was doing so badly all by myself. Why did you think I needed help?
Well, you know.
No, I'm not so sure I do know.
The knife.
What knife, Lori?
The one you hid in back of you on the stairs that night. I certainly hope you got rid of it where no one will ever find it.
swimming meet. I forgot the school's holding the swimming meet this morning.
Nora Fraser? Yeah, she works here. Bet she missed her work shift this morning. Did you try her house?
Nobody there.
Yeah, that figures. She probably took off with some dude last night after work. So your station wagon's still here.
Thanks. Keys.
Well, might be why she had to leave her car here overnight. Dropped them and couldn't find them in the dark.
Should have been able to find them there, even in the dark. Looks like blood.
Pardon me. There's a trail of it.
Woman's shoe print. The heel dug pretty deep.
Could be a heavy woman.
Or a woman carrying something heavy.
Barnaby, there's some tire tracks up here.
Looks like there was a truck in here, small truck. Had to be four-wheel drive in order to get over that hill.
What do you make of all of it?
Well, woman's footprints with a deep heel, from all the way to here. And then it lightened as if she had dumped a load in the truck and came around here to get in the driver's seat and take off.
I think it was Nora Fraser.
You got a little camera with you?
Yep, right here.
Why don't you start taking some pictures?
What's that?
Tuft of blonde hair.
I look super, don't I? Just like you. I bet if we walked down the street together, nobody could tell us apart.
Oh, Lori. My poor, poor darling. Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Lord, what's happening? What are all these stakes for?
For the new swimming pool. What else?
Why? Florence told me my garden would be left alone.
Well, I've decided we're going to put the pool in after all.
You've decided.
Oh, Eugene, you always get your way with Florence. From now on, I'm going to have something to say about what goes on around here, too.
We'll see about that.
All right.
as soon as I get back to the office, I'll try and contact Nora and tell her that the deed to her house is
Florence,
ready.
do you know how much work I put into that garden, do you?
Yes, Eugene, just a moment. Russ, as soon as you get to the office, will you try to contact Nora?
I just said that.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Russ.
I'll call you.
Florence, you're not really going to let him dig up my garden, are you?
What can I do? Laurie refuses to swim in the lake, and you know how much she loves to swim.
You promised.
All I promised was that we'd try to fit the pool in without disturbing the garden. Now, the contractor says it can't be done. You'll just have to move the garden somewhere else on the grounds. It's not so tragic, is it?
What's tragic is you letting that girl have her way around here all the time. There are other people around here who have rights, too.
Barnaby. Listen, if you're thinking of changing your hairstyle, don't. I rather like it the way it is.
When you were out getting pictures of those tire tracks developed, I thought that I'd like to have a closer look at this hair under the microscope.
Mm-hmm.
It's synthetic fiber.
From a wig?
Blonde wig.
Nora Fraser's?
No, that's the reason I went in to talk to the hairdresser. She says that Nora Fraser doesn't possess a wig and never did. She's too proud of her own hair to cover it with a wig.
Well, do you think there were two women out on that dirt road last night?
And it looked that way. How'd you make out with the tire tracks?
Well, the tracks were made by some sort of specialty tire. But the local dealers around here don't handle them. They can only be purchased through a mail order house.
Is there one in town?
We're on our way there. Mr. Jordan? They told me that you're the man to see if someone was interested in buying a set of tires that would make these tracks. Do you recognize them?
Oh, sure. Don't sell too many sets like them, though. They're pretty expensive.
Do you remember selling a set to anyone?
Oh, the Stringer boys got a set when they first come on the market about 3 years ago. That and the set I sold to Harold Armstrong. That's about it.
When did Mr. Armstrong buy his?
About 3 months ago for that four-wheel drive of his.
Do you have a record of the transaction?
If I don't, I'm getting myself a new accountant. Hold on a minute.
Hi, Mom. You know, I've been thinking, with all the dirt and dust the men will stir up digging the swimming pool, why don't we just hop in the car and drive to L.A. for a couple of weeks? Mom? Something the matter?
Tires come from Sweden. Harold was always buying foreign.
Mr. Jordan, on this sales slip, there's another item, a blonde wig, which, according to the notation, was paid for in cash. Now, why didn't Harold Armstrong sign for the wig just as he did for the tires?
Well, first place, that's not Harold's signature. That's not an H, that's an E for Eugene. He signed for the tires. I made the notation about the cash transaction on the wig later on.
Eugene Armstrong, caretaker. They related?
He was Harold's cousin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Jordan.
Pleasure.
Better get the sheriff. I'm going out to the Armstrong place now.
Right.
Eugene, you don't want to hurt anyone. Put down that knife.
No.
Eugene, I only want to help you. I'm your friend.
We used to play right here.
Yes, Gene, I remember. We were just children then. We used to play dress up.
Harold wore his father's hat. He played the minister. You wore his daddy's coat.
And you played me. You wore that old white dress.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Florence and Eugene. Eugene and Florence were married.
That was just a game.
No. Eugene loved Florence. Oh, she was so beautiful.
Out there with Eugene. He's got a knife.
Wait for the sheriff.
Harold was so mean to Florence. That's why he had to die.
You killed Harold.
Mm-hmm. Harold was always making Florence cry. So I waited for him in the closet and...
Trying to get away from that knife of yours. He fell down the stairs. Is that why you killed Nora and Maureen? Because they made Florence cry?
Yes. They were cheap. No good.
What about Harold's first wife, Alice? You killed her too, didn't you?
She was mean. She tried to evict Eugene from his cottage. Eugene was part of the family, too.
Where is she, Eugene? In the garden? Is that the reason you don't want anyone to dig it up?
Yes, they're all there. Like the rusty nails. Nobody's gonna dig up my garden. Florence?
Yes, Eugene.
You're gonna be all right now, son. It's all over now.
Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Epson, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars, in alphabetical order, Sharon Acker, Diana Douglas, Charles Durning, Hayden Rourke, Barry Sullivan, special guest star, William Conrad. Tonight's episode, The Deadly Conspiracy, Part
2. I've got proof. My peerless leader, Mr. McKenna himself. He's involved in a criminal conspiracy, and it's heavy.
All right, give.
The complications, Tom, it's close to unbelievable.
Hold a second, please.
Can you monitor a public telephone?
We have intercepts on every line in or out of the building, sir.
All right, record the call. She begins to say anything dangerous, jam the connection. And if Miss Grady intends any serious action against us, I'm afraid you'll have to terminate her.
Westland Liquors. West.
Your face was badly scratched by Doris Grady.
They set me up, Mr. Cannon. They put me in a box. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. I'm not a man anymore, Mr. Cannon. I'm impotent.
Obstinate. And a very super lady.
I understand how you feel, Tom. Why did you call me?
She said she had proof that the man she worked for, Bud McKenna, was involved with something criminal and big.
I don't want to talk to Gordon. Not yet. Not till this is all over. Not with what you tell me about these men, these investigators.
Cannon and Jones. Relax, Bud. You messed up letting Doris find that memo. But it's covered. He is expecting your call.
Oh, Bud, hello. It's good to hear your voice. I've got an old friend of yours here, Matt Vanner, who's still refusing to sell us his company.
Nothing personal, Gordon, but Montana Uranium's my baby. IRI's big enough to buy the whole state of Montana. Just leave me my little bit.
Still refusing, Miss Gordy?
He's still holding out, but I'm not giving up.
Matt, I'm ready to sweeten the deal.
Not enough sugar in all those Hawaiian acres of yours. What is it? The controls!
My father's dead, Mr. McKenna. I've faced that. And the fact that I've inherited his shares in our company. I know IRI made him an offer.
More than just an offer, Miss Vanner. We had a number of very good meetings.
I'll look over this offer, but frankly, I don't think we're going to be interested.
I thought sure with him gone.
We underestimated the power of genetic inheritance. Well, the Vanners are an unlucky family. Laura's no mining expert. An accident isn't unlikely.
He won't accept your call.
What?
I told him you were already half-soused.
Gordy set you on me. His own secretary. His own lousy spy. Well, you can tell him from me that if he won't accept my call, the next one will be from the police. Now get out!
Bud?
Desperate. Your safety glass is hard to break.
Watch your eyes.
Acid. Either fuming nitric or a type of hydrofluoric.
A man facing indictment for murder might commit suicide. But he wouldn't bother to weaken his windows with acid first.
But all of the evidence pointed to Bud McKenna.
And then we'll just have to look past him, dig out new evidence. That's 3 murders now. Doris Grady, Matt Banner, and Bud McKenna. And we still don't know why.
McKenna had to hit that glass pretty hard. Either had to be pushed or thrown against it.
Pushed? By whom? There was no one in the office.
Except his secretary, Alice Parks.
Alice Parks?
The only other human being in the office, and that's the reason you're going to investigate that lady.
You used to be a top-grade legal secretary, Betty. I'm sure the IRI would be delighted to hire you.
Dave told Chuck has some friends in personnel. We'll arrange for an opening in the legal department for you, near Miss Parks.
And we'll start digging into the life and times of Bud McKenna.
Lord, grant forgiveness to the troubled spirit of Bud McKenna. Now that he is freed of the agonies that led...
Just got word this morning, sir.
Now...
Miller's been placed in a psychiatric facility. Out of mind, out of sight.
That his spirit will find rest in your hands.
A government contract notification reached Montana Uranium today, Gordon.
Should make Laura Vanna very happy.
Providing she's sensible.
If she accepts my offer, we get Montana Uranium. If she doesn't, that contract will go right up in her face, and we get Montana Uranium.
Bud McKenna is mourned deeply by all of us, but especially by his brother, who loved and cherished as only a brother can. For what bond is so deep as common blood? Now I take this time to ask Mr. Gordon McKenna to carry out his final wish.
Continue your thought, Lieutenant.
Look, Barnaby, I told you, as far as we're concerned, Bud McKenna committed suicide, and until there's any real evidence to the contrary...
I happen to have here the chemical analysis of the window glass in McKenna's office, which indicates that it had been weakened by acid. I think that warrants investigation. IRI might not agree.
IRI can pressure me, but they don't give me orders. All right? I'll open it up.
Sorry I messed up your report.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, Barnaby, do you have any other evidence?
No, but I might come up with something soon, like why McKenna got himself killed and how that ties in with a mining operation in Montana.
Montana Uranium just the way my father wanted it. Independent.
Laura, be reasonable. We need capital.
Not anymore. I've just confirmed the go-ahead on a major government contract.
Oh, yeah? What kind of delivery schedule?
We don't have to make a delivery date. We're going to be licensed to set up our own uranium enrichment operation right here with government financing.
Oh, wow. We're not equipped to handle enriched uranium. That stuff's hot, really dangerous.
We're not going to build an H-bomb, Roy. Just make the government happy. And us a little rich.
Sounds good.
Banner, Barnaby Jones is Frank Cannon.
Hello.
with you earlier.
And I told you then, my father died accidentally.
In a plane owned by International Redevelopment, just after he turned down their offer to buy your company.
You said you didn't have any proof.
Just a few coincidences. Bud McKenna was handling the negotiations for IRI, wasn't he?
Yes, and I told him we weren't for sale.
The refusal must have been a big disappointment to him because he stepped out of a 23rd floor window.
Suicide?
Or murder. Again connected to Montana uranium.
This still doesn't make any sense. Now, we're a small company. IRI could acquire 10 Montana uraniums, and it wouldn't be worth any more than a footnote in their annual report.
I understand you have a brand new government contract.
For enriched uranium, yes.
That's the stuff they use in military atomic explosive devices, isn't it? That makes you a rather special company. Who did your company deal with in Washington?
The Pentagon, of course. And one of my dad's personal contacts, Senator Dan Knox.
Knox arranged Tom Lochner's transfer to Washington. We checked Senator Knox out in this manner. He's tied to IRI closely.
Of course. They do a lot of government business. Dan Knox was a friend of my father's for over 15 years. I'm sorry, I just can't believe in some insane conspiracy.
Or you don't want to believe it, Miss Banner?
I'm sorry, gentlemen. My new contract means a lot of work. I've got to get at it.
No reason, no logic. But another dead end.
Yeah, up here, so far. Maybe Lieutenant Biddle has come up with something new on the McKenna murder.
Murder, huh?
You saw the technical evidence, John.
Yeah, your evidence. And on the basis of that evidence, I stuck my neck out and reopened this case.
That window glass was treated with acid.
It certainly was. And so was the glass in 7 other windows on this floor.
Well, I gotta admit, this kind of throws me. You got any explanation?
Very logical one. These windows are washed automatically twice a week. Somehow acid got mixed in with a detergent.
By whom?
The company's checking their records now. And I must say they're being very cooperative.
Well, that's fine, Miss Enright. I'll just show you where the photocopy machine is.
This is Lieutenant Biddle, Sawyer. Tell him.
I'm real sorry. We use this acid to clean the stone surface. I don't know how it got into the detergent. I was real careful when I mixed it up.
We'll analyze it, Mr. Corcoran, and I'm sure it'll check out. And I'm very grateful.
Glad to be of help.
Gee, I had no idea that was switched.
I think you'll find it checks out, Lieutenant, on account of it was planted.
On 7 other windows?
Of course, to make McKenna's phony suicide stick.
Maybe it wasn't phony. My problem is trying to explain to my superiors why I ever opened up this can of worms. I'm going to give you one warning. Any more meddling, and I will be forced to do my damnedest to get both your licenses lifted. Case closed.
Check. And mate. Don't want to play another, do you?
I'm afraid I'm not much of a match for you.
Well, I'm expecting a long-distance call. See you back at the office.
Well, it's not easy, but I think she's beginning to trust me. We're even going out to dinner tonight.
You learn anything?
I thought you'd never ask. Alice Parks was Gordon McKenna's private secretary for over 10 years, and his mistress.
Well, when the chairman of the board gets his private secretary to work for the vice president, that could mean he wanted her to spy for him. If she did that, she might have kept records.
Well, she has all her confidential notes in a memo pad, which she takes home with her every night after work.
You, say that she's invited you to dinner tonight, Betty.
Mm-hmm, yes.
You think you can keep her busy for a couple of hours?
Well, it shouldn't be any problem. She's also invited me to go with her to her health club. She's a fanatic about exercise.
What time would you be going to the health club?
Oh, dinner about 7, 8:30, I imagine.
Why don't you give me the address of the place? I'll just sort of mosey by around 8:30, just to be there.
Good. It'll give me time to get in and take a good look at the ladies' apartment.
So, 1132 South Motor. Alice, why so early? I'm famished.
It's healthier to eat after you exercise. You'll feel marvelous. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2.
Alice, I can't. I really... Good grief, Alice, you've got to be made of rawhide and piano wire.
Well, try to keep limber. Come on. And here we are. We use this room for self-defense exercise. It's really perfect.
Listen, Alice, really, I'm dead tired. And I really am hungry. Could we just go and eat?
But I promised to show you some holds. It'll only take a few minutes. It's a marvelous sport. Here, let me demonstrate a simple hip throw. Oh, you didn't land well, dear. One of the key things is learning how to fall.
Alice,
this is a superb way of keeping fit.
Alice, listen, I really don't want to...
Never try to grab, dear, or you could be taken by surprise. You know, I was surprised to learn how curious you were about me.
Let go of me.
Of course. One must be very careful with this kind of training. Somebody could get seriously hurt or even killed. Why were you so curious about me? What is it you wanted to know?
I have friends who know where I am.
Your father-in-law, Mr. Jones? Mr. Cannon? I won't be worried about you for quite a while yet. So, tell me, Betty, why are they so curious about me? What information do they have that makes them so nosy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Betty. Be honest. Love, you'll fall.
If you kill me, it'll prove that you killed Bud McKenna, and we know who gave the orders.
Corcoran's a messenger, nothing more. Well, I guess it's time to go for the more advanced holes. Betty, what a thing to say. You're lucky there were no witnesses to prove you're a liar. And we were having such a fun time, Mr. Jones.
I'd like a little more of an explanation on that.
We were having a lesson in the art of self-defense. So useful for a woman of my age. I hope I wasn't too enthusiastic, dear. There we go.
Oh. What happened? Oh, you wouldn't believe it. I think I can make it out. It's in her own style, but it's all based on standard shorthand.
Then get to translating, Betty. I want that woman in jail.
All the action plans on Montana uranium were in my notes, Gordon, in detail.
And now Jones and Cannon have them. It's bad.
We'll have to stop them.
No, not really. They were Bud's notes for Bud's plans, and Bud is dead. Alice, you can't be held responsible. You were his secretary. You simply took notes. Nevertheless, it might be a good idea for you to take a trip. Europe, maybe?
No. I won't be shipped off like that, Gordon.
No, Alice. A vacation. A vacation with pay. Lord knows you deserve it. Let's say $250,000. And a regular stipend.
But I want to be with you. Gordon, I know things can't be the way they were between us, but the world is full of pathetic little people, and you're so much more. You're going to change history, and I want to be part of that. I want to share that.
Alice, I want you with me. We'll go to Europe first, and then maybe Africa. You better get your passport ready and all the necessary inoculations.
First thing tomorrow morning?
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved you, Gordon. I'll never change.
In the morning.
She means that.
Unfortunately, she could have killed that girl. She's completely unreliable. Handle it.
Alice?
I don't mean kill her. Handle it gently. She deserves that.
I want to thank you all for being here today, General Stanford.
That's a big step, Miss Vanner. The first uranium enrichment facility under civilian control. Montana Uranium's a pilot project for the whole industry. Figured the least I could do is give it sort of a starting cheer.
Everything's ready, Laura.
Onward and upward.
I don't know.
It was sabotage. And I can't prove it.
Was anybody hurt or killed?
No, thank heaven. The accident wrecked a totally automated section. The only damage was that. And it's covered by insurance.
You think IRI rigged it?
I can't prove it. Officially, the accident is my fault. And now, of course, the banks and my board of directors are going to be pressured to move me out and accept IRI's offer. Sell my company. I don't care about the company. They killed my father. What can I do?
Well, we haven't been able to put this puzzle together yet, but we do think that one of the big pieces is Senator Daniel Knox.
finished transcribing.
Find anything?
A lot more details on how they plan to take over Montana uranium. You know, it really sounds like a military operation, including the plan to remove Mr. Vanner. I'm sorry.
I know Dad was murdered, Betty.
What about motive? Why does IRI want Montana uranium so badly?
It's never mentioned in here.
The new enrichment process?
I don't see how. It might add, $1.5 million to our annual earnings. But IRI takes that much in every 8 hours.
What about military value?
After the uranium's enriched, it's under military guard. And it's counted by the gram. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make any sense at all.
IRI was ready to do just about anything to get Montana uranium. Now, there's only one man in their organization with the power to arrange that, and that's the chairman of the board. That's Gordon McKenna.
You think he killed his brother?
Corcoran probably arranged it. Don Corcoran, Vice President, Public Relations at IRI. An unlikely job for a retired Marine Corps colonel with a brilliant military record. McKenna buys only the best.
Anything on McKenna in there?
No, oh, wait a minute. Yes, meeting scheduled for the 18th. Mr. Gordon McKenna will chair it personally.
18th? It's tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
There's just a name here. Damocles.
Is it Damocles as in sword of Damocles? As in threat? That could be a place, a person, or a code. I wonder if Tom would know anything about that. Hello, operator. I'd like to talk with Mr. Tom Lochner, the United States Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C.
And if he doesn't have an idea, we run into the same dead end. Now, we've got no choice. We've got to do some pushing on the one person who took those notes, Alice Parks. I know it'll never stand up, but if you swore out a complaint against her for assault and battery, it might just give us enough leverage, huh?
It will be my pleasure.
Europe, Africa. You're gonna have 2 sore arms, Alice.
Well, then you better hurry up, Sam, because I've got to get my passport renewed yet.
Checked it out. She's definitely here in the hospital, in isolation.
Any reason given?
Doctor's orders. His name is Holbertson, Samuel Holbertson.
You can't see Miss Parks. The doctor left strict orders. Dr. Holbertson, these men insist on...
Seeing Miss Parks.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
Then we'll have to get a court order, Doctor.
Very well. It's tragic. She had a violently toxic reaction to a combination of inoculations. The effect is permanent. Severe brain damage. Poor Miss Parks. For all effects and purposes, she's a vegetable.
Gentlemen, well, I got a piece of an answer anyway. Right out of Senator Knox's office. I told him how to contact him on business, committee business.
Is he attending McKenna's meeting?
Absolutely. Left Washington yesterday. Only I couldn't find out where it's being held.
Have you even a smell of it?
Well, I think it's being held on the ocean somewhere. His legislative assistant told me he bought some seasick medicine.
Wait a minute. Damocles. Barnaby, that has to be his ship. That has to be registered. Come on, let's go.
So the mine can be back in full operation inside 2 weeks, Mr. McKenna. I kept the damage to a minimum.
Did a clean job, Dennis. We should complete the Montana uranium acquisition by July. You'll continue as chief engineer. 6 months, you take over the president.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you'll excuse us. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, we've had a number of meetings. We've all talked. I think enough to begin to understand how our interests might fit together. Interesting. But first, to refresh everybody's memory, Yvonne Nielsen, shipbuilding. Hideki Ito, representing the Oturi Industrial Group. Iron ore, potash, bauxite. Egon Kramer, Europäische Commerzbank. Premier Kamim Ali, tungsten, nickel, manganese. And Monsieur Jean Saint-Viance, sulfur, chemicals. And Sheikh Habib Kuri.
I own nothing. I control nothing.
Nay, verily, man is aggressive in wickedness when he seeth himself possessed of wealth. Habib Kuri, gentlemen, is a man of his people. His people who sit on top of the sand, which sits on top of 60 billion barrels of oil. Together, gentlemen, we own, control, influence enough of the world's resources to influence the world.
Power.
Certainly.
But I am already powerful. Why join with others to get more?
To do more. Gentlemen, we are the only sane members of the multinational organizations. We can enforce that sanity. We can create a golden age and own it. Gentlemen, we can make the future.
Impressive. But there is one necessity. Oil.
For a price.
Habib Kuri, I'm prepared to pay it.
You said that a year ago, 6 months ago, again and again. Your words, Saidi McKenna, are like the wind.
Yes, but the words are done. IRI is acquiring Montana uranium. The government has licensed them to enrich nuclear fuel. Habib Kuri, I can guarantee you, within a year, enough enriched fuel to give your nation full atomic capability.
Military capability?
Exactly. Creating a new balance of power in the Middle East, in the world, for all of us.
Not yet. I've heard about the killings, all the trouble. I've heard all the promises. I must have proof.
That's right. Gentlemen, I believe you all know Senator Daniel Knox.
Gentlemen, I've gotten the legislation. Montana Uranium will be in charge of an enriched uranium facility.
With your military in control.
Exactly. Gentlemen, I'd like you all to meet General Todd Stanton.
I just returned from Montana Uranium's number 3 mine. It'll be in production inside of a month. We'll be able to deliver in 3.
باسم Allah, Nahum, Ra'uf, the name of God, the compassionate and the merciful. I agree.
Mr. Corcoran, would you advise the captain that we're ready to return?
Yeah. McKenna's job for Damocles. And transportation's coming. And here they come.
Habib Kuri. He's somewhere between 50 and 100 billion barrels of oil. Now, you say McKenna's the link-up, IRI?
That's right, Mr. Calvelli. The meeting was held on his boat right after his company took over Montana Uranium.
I see, but you've got no proof of any conspiracy.
Yeah, but what does all this add up to? A music festival?
With Senator Knox and General Stanford.
Well, that's terrific. You want me to send the Antitrust Division against the United States Senate and the Pentagon?
Why don't you start with IRI? You get Gordon McKenna and the whole thing will fall apart.
For meeting with a group of very powerful men? There's nothing illegal about it. I mean, we don't know that there is any agreement, cartel, or conspiracy. Habib Khoury doesn't have to join with anybody. He's got it all.
Look, McKenna has to be offering him something. What does Khoury want?
Not money, Allah knows. Luxury, no. The man's aesthetic. Power. Power to bend the Middle East his way.
Nuclear weapon?
Mr. Jones, that material is highly guarded.
Yes, by General Todd Stanford.
Dear God. That's why they wanted my company.
And sabotaged your plant to get it. While that plant was operating under a U.S. government contract, I might add.
You know something? You're all innocents. This man here is a heavyweight. Knox. The odds are this whole thing would get quashed, no matter what I did.
So you're not going to do anything?
Did I say that, Mr. Jones? Did I? You know, my father runs one of the finest apple orchards in Coneweema County. I can always go back to picking. It happens that I'm a government bureaucrat. It's no job for a sane man, right? Except it happens that I'm here because I care about this country.
So do we, Mr. Calvelli.
I'm going to open a full-throttle investigation of IRI, including the 3 alleged murders.
Thank you, Mr. Calvelli.
More than that, I want your help. Now, you know your plant inside out. I want you to go up to Montana. I'll contact the FBI there to assist you. I want you to bring back evidence of that sabotage.
Calvelli. Oh, he can be rough if he gets on a crusade. Are you positive?
We have a friend in the Department of Justice. Cavelli met with Cannon, Jones, and your staff investigator, Tom Lochner. And they're cooking up an investigation.
Oh, no, Gordon. I can't squash a Justice Department investigation. I'd be crucified.
You'll have to risk it, Daniel.
I've got political enemies.
You have a marriage position. You want to risk your career and your marriage against those photos?
All right. I'll squash the investigation. I'll try.
And you'll manage. I trust you, Daniel.
What about Jones and Cannon?
I want them terminated.
It'll raise a stink, Mr. McKenna.
I want them dead.
We'll be there in about 20 minutes.
That typical country around here, isn't it? Looks like you're the only one wearing a parachute.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Are you fixing to go somewhere?
Just leaving you.
Oh, I wouldn't jump without that snap hook.
a branch.
McKenna's.
That's all I know.
Jones and Cannon left Montana late this morning.
Your pilot failed, Corcoran.
He's in jail for attempted murder. It is possible he told them he was hired by me.
Oh, no.
I'm assuming that Jones and Cannon are coming here.
Good. Pilot can always change the story afterwards.
After what?
After I killed Jones and Cannon.
Ready? Pull.
That's a curious thing, Calvelli said. He thinks he could bust IRI, but he doesn't think he can take down McKenna personally.
Murder, conspiracy to murder, attempted murder, except it all points to Corcoran. McKenna's still in the shadows.
The media campaign first in several mid-sized cities. Cincinnati, Omaha, St. Louis, right in America's heartland.
Good. If we can move public opinion, it will help me get the legislation through Congress.
Daniel, we don't move public opinion, we create it.
Not always that easy.
It will be. It will be.
Mr. McKenna? Your man Corcoran is dead. He gave us a dying statement that nails you to the wall.
Have you had an accident, Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones.
Yes, of course. Yes, I've heard of you.
In connection with the murder of Doris Grady or Matthew Vanner or your brother?
It's a cheap and ugly innuendo, Mr. Jones. You've had an accident, yes, but that's no excuse for slander.
Slander, McKenna? We have Cochrane's statement that you ordered those 3 murders. He's going down, Senator. You still have time to turn government witness, unless you want to drown with him.
You're saying that Mr. Corcoran committed these crimes? Well, frankly, I find that very difficult to believe. But even the mere possibility I find chilling. Yes, I gave Mr. Corcoran considerable authority. He had my trust. But you're asking me to believe that he abused that trust and committed these crimes in behalf of IRI.
You're saying he committed those 3 murders on his own?
All I'm saying, of course, is I knew absolutely nothing about any of these actions. I had absolutely no responsibility. And if he had anything to do with the death of my brother...
Reports of my death were exaggerated, Mr. McKenna. And you were damn quick to lay all the blame on me.
Calvelli's investigation, the pilot's statement, Corcoran's testimony. I think you're dead, McKenna.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I'm a wealthy man. IRI has infinite resources. Our legal budget is perhaps larger than the Justice Department's. Oh, I may be indicted, yeah. There may be a trial. And it'll drag on for years and years and years, but in the end, I'll be vindicated.
And what will I be, Mr. McKenna?
I hope, Mr. Corcoran, that you'll be sensible. Just hang tough.
And I'll hang alone. For God, for country, and for International Redevelopment, Inc. I think I needed a cause, Mr. McKenna. Something to believe in. But your brand new future world. It's your own reflection enlarged. There's no room for anybody else, and no reason why I should trust you. I'm deserting, Mr. McKenna.
Don't use your intelligence. We have a common interest.
No, Mr. McKenna. I'm no longer interested.
I guess that just about wraps it up.
Well, what can you expect from a professional killer? A man whose alliance knows no boundaries except his own skin.
Don't do it, McKenna. It's suicide.
Gordon, don't be stupid.
McKenna! You'll never make it.
We can work this thing out.
I had a world. You want me to settle for pity bought with bribes? You want me to hang by a suspended sentence for the rest of my life? No.
Well, I don't know a word big enough to say it, but how about celebrating over dinner?
All of us.
Well, we're still tied up with Calvelli. Why don't you two go ahead?
Hey, that's a good idea.
How about it?
I'd love to. Bye.
Bye-bye. Now, as to dinner. You know, I have discovered a restaurant, Barnaby, that I'm sure you're going to love. It's called Cornelia's Country Cooking, and they fry everything from grits to coleslaw. It's your kind of place, old friend.
Well, Frank, you know I love country cooking, but not exclusively. Matter of fact, I was about to recommend the Pomerol, tore down British chef, sophisticated wine cellar.
Oh, well, let's go.
Barnaby Jones, a Quinn Martin production, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Anne Francis, William Smithers, Daniel J. Travanti. Tonight's episode, Theater of Fear.
Love. Where do I find it? In a kiss? In a caress? In the pain of flagellation? Wrong, Shirley, wrong. Agony. Agony. The agony of flagellation. Hello.
Just checking in on my favorite star before turning out the lights.
Oh, Bert. Thank heaven it's you.
You sound a little bit unstrung.
No, not tonight. I guess I'm just a little on edge.
Are you comfortable with the memorizing?
Yeah, almost. The concentration seems to be coming back.
You see, I knew it would. The last thing you did before,
Go on, Bert. Say it before the fall.
well, you know, the movies where you only have to memorize one line before lunch. The stage separates the models from the magicians, my darling. And you are pure magic up on that stage.
I love you. Keep talking.
Lou just called.
Yeah.
The theater is sold out for the entire run here. And New York will be the same.
I wish I'd had you around for the last 3 years.
Why don't you beat Agnes at some cribbage and take a hot bath, and I'll see you at 10.
I'm just going to have to settle for solitaire. Agnes is off tonight.
What do you mean?
Well, she's not exactly a babysitter, Bert.
Well, I didn't want you to be alone these last few nights, Cheryl.
Well, don't you worry. That wretched fox Agnes has put a pencil line at the booze level of every bottle in the house. Huh. It's funny, I thought I closed that.
What's the matter?
Well, I guess the wind just blew open one of the doors downstairs. Let me check, Bert, huh? Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who is that? Bert? I think there's someone in the house.
Are you sure, Shirley? It could be Agnes.
No, nobody answered.
All right. Shirley, you stay there. I'm going to have Carla get on this line. I'm going to get on the other line and call the police. We'll be right over.
All right. But, Bert, please, hurry. Shirley, honey, this is Carla. Are you all right?
Operator,
Shirley?
I want the police. This is an emergency.
Shirley? Shirley? Oh, please answer. Look, just take whatever you want and leave. I've called the police. I've called the police. They'll be here any minute. Shirley? I've called the police. They're coming. Get out of the house. Please just get out. Get out. Oh! Oh, don't.
Oh, thank God!
Baby. It's all right. It's all right.
I spoke to Lieutenant Biddle. The police feel it was a prowler. There have been a number of those around here lately.
They're sure that it was a prowler?
Well, they thought it might have been something more serious at first, but then when Miss Evans said it was she that grabbed the scissors, the lieutenant probably figured it was just a prowler who decided to try his luck elsewhere.
Well, I hope so, Mr. Jones. I dearly hope so. I hope that hiring you was a complete waste of money.
Happens that way sometimes.
No, but I don't think so. I've got the biggest show of this decade and the biggest talent of this century opening in 3 days. I hear trouble in the wings. I think somebody is trying to sandbag my star.
Who?
That's what I'm hoping you'll find out.
Oh, my next question is why?
Why?
Why would anybody want to keep Shirley Evans from making a comeback?
Lunacy. The world is brimming with it. Some nut probably wants to keep her from appearing again.
She kind of dimmed out fast in the last 3 or 4 years, didn't she?
Sure she dimmed out. She lost both her parents by the time she was 21 years old. She had 2 frightful marriages in 5 years. She was left with a daughter she hardly ever got a chance to see. She took pills to keep going. Took pills to calm down. She started drinking booze to make everything look pastel and pretty. And then I think that accident in New York finally tore it.
Something about an unhappy ending to a Broadway party, wasn't there?
Car she was in hit and killed another young woman. Jail? Felonious driving charges? Suspended sentence.
And there went her career.
All she needed was a transfusion of confidence and a great script and music. She rose like a phoenix.
Delicate bird, the phoenix. You think somebody declared open season?
How's she doing?
Anything but a delicate bird this morning, Mr. Parrish.
Mr. Jones, this is Ed Davis, our publicist.
How do you do?
Mr. Jones?
If they make it a routine prowler report, I doubt the press will even pick up on it.
Well, I certainly hope not. Eddie, Mr. Jones is a private investigator. So now that you know that, forget I told you, okay?
Well, you didn't even have to say anything, Mr. Parrish.
You're blooming.
Orange juice. It's a neutered screwdriver.
You're a good nurse, Agnes.
Nurse, I ain't. I mean, everything else around here, but a nurse, I ain't.
She's a warden.
No such thing.
Shirley, this is Barnaby Jones. Remember I told you about him?
How do you do, Mr. Jones?
How do you do?
Bert, you really are too much. I mean, a private dressing room I expect, but a private investigator.
Well, Miss Evans, just think of me as a fan looking for somebody who may not be.
Okay. But really, I think probably it was just somebody who was after the silver or the color TV.
Neither of which were taken.
Well, I should hope not. I mean, if he was half as scared as I was, he's probably 10 pounds lighter and halfway to China by now. Why don't you sit down?
Thank you. You say he. Did you see him?
No, not really. As I told the police, it was like a shadow. It all happened so fast. Police seem to think maybe it was a teenage prowler.
Police don't know about the phone calls, Cheryl.
Mr. Parrish told me about your threatening phone calls. Nobody says anything, they just play a recording.
Well, it was a bad enough line when I had to say it in the film, but when somebody plays it back to you on the phone, it gets pretty scary.
This was a recording of your voice?
Do you ever watch the late movies, Mr. Jones?
Constantly.
Do you remember you've destroyed everything of value, you don't deserve to live?
Has a familiar ring. Miss Evans, how many people have your phone number out here?
She has unlisted numbers on both lines, but everybody in the company and the press, they all have them by now.
Well, that narrows it down considerably. Miss Evans, from now on, I want somebody to be with you at all times.
Are you kidding with this entourage? Come on, let's get that piano player to work, huh?
Oh, why don't you take it easy and rest today? I'll have Jill go through it with the cast.
Oh, sure. And then on opening night, you can go out and tell the audience that Shirley Evans just doesn't have the Heather Bloom number right yet. But you just happen to have her understudy, Jill Mallory, who will perform it for you.
All right. All right.
Well, don't you two run along, and I'll stay around here and poke around a little, if you don't mind.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Jones, you get to keep all the fingerprints you can find.
Thank you.
Shirley? Shirley? I gotta talk to you.
Well, she doesn't want to talk to you. Got it,
Shirley.
Kilgore.
Shirley.
Get in the car, Shirley.
Stop ordering her around.
Well, I'll order you around. Now, leave her alone. She doesn't need you anymore. Drown yourself in a bottle if that's your style, but stay away from her. Get in the car, Shirley.
From your look, I'd say you could tell me what that was all about.
Well, that's the trash my baby wound up with when she stopped listening to me.
Lloyd Kilgore. There used to be a famous running back by that name.
That's him. Old Mr. used to be. Big Super Bowl star. He hurt his back, but always gonna be a big this or that. The only big thing he'll ever be is a big drunk.
And that's who Miss Evans has been keeping company with the last 2 or 3 years?
Shirley's bright on all sides but one. The man side. Those 2 louses she married just wanted her for a name.
She had a baby, a little girl.
No, has is what I've been reminding her. If she's gonna start acting again, she might as well include acting like a mother. Keeping that little girl in that boarding school, it just isn't right.
Agnes, you're sounding like you're not too happy about Miss Evans going back on the stage.
I know it's just gonna happen all over again. I know it. She just isn't ready. If I had my way, she'd never go near that theater.
Oh, Heather Bloom, you've come a long, long way from Bloomington, Indiana, and lessons on the piano. A little finesse, a little finagle. You're ordering toast instead of a bagel. Ah, yes, you dropped the name of Rose and a little bit off the nose. And the accent hardly shows. You're the picture of a chick, son. You're going places, Heather, so packed. Last.
No, it's all right, Cheryl. It's coming beautifully.
I'm sorry, Bert. I'm sorry. I just get my mouth working and my feet stop.
Take 10. Talk to your feet.
All right.
When it's gone, it's gone.
Better not let her hear you say that, Jill.
I'm better than she is.
I won't quote you, but it's only a short step from understudy to unemployment.
If she really knew who you are, you'd be fired in a minute. Well, I've done my homework. I know where all the bodies are buried. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Lloyd.
Honey, I gotta talk to you.
Lloyd, I told you it's all over.
Please, I need you.
Stop it. Stop saying that.
Look, it's going to be different. You and I will go into business together.
Lloyd, please. No more drunk dreams. I made a mistake. Leave me alone, please.
What's going on? Hey, I thought I told you to stay away from her.
Just get your hands off me, creep.
Hey, Bert!
Not that easy, baby. Not that easy.
I take it that's not part of the rehearsal.
On opening night, he could be a disaster. I sure hope Mr. Parrish hasn't picked himself a falling star.
Get your 5 out. 8-ball off the cushion in the side pocket.
Not quite as good as a share of the Super Bowl, is it?
I know you from somewhere?
Sure. I'm the fellow you stiff-armed when you made your end run over to theater.
Sue me.
Well, I don't want to sue you, Mr. Kilgore, but I would like to level with you.
So level.
Somebody's been trying to make a lot of trouble from Miss Evans lately. I've been hired to find out who and to put a stop to it. Now, I have found that sometimes when you come right out and say it, trouble stops. And I collect my money just as you do when you sink the 8-ball.
I don't know what you're talking about. Give me double, Wendell. You still here?
Yep. Do you have any special reason for not wanting to see Miss Evans on that stage opening night?
It's her funeral, not mine. Just trying to make a fool out of her, don't you know that?
Why do you say that?
She's in no condition to get on the stage. She's like me, washed up drunk. They get her up there, make a fool out of her, and then what? Huh? What? We were fine, just fine. Why don't they leave us alone?
Just for the record, do you recall where you were at 10:30 last night?
Yeah, it's here, having a few. No, at Cody's.
That doesn't check out, Mr. Kilgore. Over at Cody's, they say you left by 10 o'clock.
You're so smart, you figure it out. I don't know, just leave me alone.
Yeah, sure. Like they say, never hustle a hustler.
Well?
Look, we both know what's right, right? I mean, I can't say anything without seeming selfish, you know?
I'm sorry, Bert. Lloyd was just acting like an adolescent.
I don't care about him. I care about you.
But don't you fear. All I want is a little meditation with my feet. And they'll be back in working order tomorrow. I promise.
Who needs a promise? Could I ever be accused of coming between you and a communion with your feet?
I love you.
I love you. You meditate, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, Agnes.
Mr. Parrish, I thought you were supposed to stop by the school to see Kathy this afternoon.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Well, don't whip yourself in front of me, lady. I'm the one who has to tell Kathy all those lies when she calls.
Agnes, I'm exhausted.
Your daughter's tired, too. Tired of being a number in a uniform in that boarding school.
Stop it! I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to get it all together for all of us. All right?
You tell me if it's all right. Well, what good is it all going to be if it's going to start all over again? Oh, no. The world needs a star, is that it? Well, Kathy needs a mother, and it don't look like she's going to get one, come good times or bad.
Just look who's talking. I never once heard you complaining about the good times. The bright lights never hurt your eyes, or the parties, or the trips. I never once heard you complaining about traveling first class. You are a hypocrite, Agnes. And if it weren't for me, you'd still be washing some floors in an office building.
You go to hell.
Agnes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I'll pick up my things later.
She certainly doesn't look as though she had a drinking problem here. My, she was a beautiful woman.
Still is.
Oh?
When you say, oh, like that, I don't even have to look at you to know you're wearing that great big Cheshire Cat grin.
Really? Whenever I see you scratching around on your desk like a chicken, I have a feeling that what you're looking for is probably right under your nose. Some detective.
I knew it was there all the time. I just wanted to make you feel indispensable.
Mm-hmm. Tired and indispensable.
Yeah, here it is. The young woman who was killed by Miss Evans' car was Miss Phyllis Sherman. Betty, check the New York papers and see if you can come up with an obituary. There's a date.
I'll do that tomorrow morning. Has she any idea who's been making these calls?
No, she says it's a recording. Of course, anyone could have taken that off of a television rerun of one of her pictures. I got this from a TV station.
You've destroyed everything of value. You don't deserve to live.
Oh, dear.
Could be a crank call, but I don't like it, Betty. She's got an unlisted number, but that doesn't mean it's secret. I promised Mr. Parrish I'd give her a call tonight.
Please. Please, just leave me alone. Whoever you are, stop calling. Please.
Miss Evans, listen now. This is Barnaby Jones.
Oh.
Have you been getting calls from that voice again?
Yes. Twice. A half hour ago. I tried to call Bert. I'm afraid.
Let me talk to Agnes.
Agnes isn't here. We had a fight. She's gone. Oh.
Miss Evans, what is it?
Oh.
What's the matter?
There's someone here again. I gotta get out.
Betty, call the police on the other phone. Tell them to get over there right away. Miss Evans.
Leave me alone.
No!
My apologies, Miss Evans. For discounting the call the other night as just another prowler. It must have been Kilgore. He didn't get away so lucky this time. Looks like he fell, hit his head.
Oh, no.
Don't, Cheryl.
Why did it have to be him?
Who knows?
Accident, Lieutenant?
Almost by the book, Barnaby. The jilted boyfriend comes back to harass the girlfriend. Only in this case, he probably stumbled back. We've got a drunk sheet on Kilgore that long.
Well, if he was running away, he sure took a wrong direction. Why did he start for the pool area?
Drunks and directions don't mix very well. Did you ever see one driving down the freeway the wrong way? Just as fatal.
Yeah, I suppose.
You find out any different, be sure to let me know, huh?
Sure will, Lieutenant.
Miss Evans, I don't think you'll be troubled by prowlers any longer. We can get a full statement on this later.
Certainly. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Talk to you, Barnaby.
Miss Evans, when you were being chased and running and trying to find your way out of the house, did you see that it was Kilgore?
If I'd known, I wouldn't have run from him. I'm not afraid of Lloyd. I feel sorry for him. Eddie, could I have something to drink, please?
I'll get you some water, Miss Evans.
Mr. Parrish. I'm not sure that this explains the phone calls.
Why do you say that? Kilgore could easily have
I don't think so. Kilgore was a muscular, overt type of man, kind of would barge in. I can't see him fiddling with tape recorders or scary phone calls.
Well, I suppose your judgment is right. I'll have to get the phone numbers changed, I guess.
Mr. Parrish.
Yes?
I think I better run down to the press room. See if I can detour the story from the newspapers. At least soften the facts a little, you know.
That's a good idea, Eddie. Thanks for coming over so soon.
Yeah.
Mr. Davis on call 24 hours a day?
Excuse me?
He got here awfully fast.
Well, I think he said he had to come over here anyway to pick up some pictures or something.
I was having a phone conversation with Miss Evans when it happened. She said that she'd had a quarrel with Agnes.
Cheryl and Agnes have been going at it for years. They were arguing about Cheryl's daughter, she said.
His daughter live around here?
In Candlewood. It's a private school out in the hills.
Why can't she see me? She promised.
Oh, Kathy, when you get older, you will have to realize that promise means try.
You're older. You come when you promise.
Go ahead, Agnes. Explain that one. Hello, pet. How are you?
Maybe if I were a pet, you'd keep me around the house.
Hush now.
Kathy, I'm doing this for both of us. You have to understand that.
I do. You're in a place you can afford to keep me. But you can't keep me because you're in a play.
I'm working. I'm gone all day.
That's nothing. I'm gone all year. What do you care?
I do care, Kathy.
At least when you were drunk, you used to come and see me. I liked it better when you were drunk.
Don't talk to your mother like that.
What mother? You don't care. All you care about is yourself and your theater.
Kathy? Please.
Oh, let her go. Little hurts like that hurt big when they're that age.
Agnes, what am I supposed to do?
I heard about last night, and I'm sorry that I wasn't there. Really sorry.
Why should you be any different? Nobody's ever there when I need them. What do people want from me, anyhow?
Ah, yes, you've dropped the name of Rose, just a little bit off the nose, and the accent hardly shows. You're the picture of the ships. You're going places ever so packed. Oh, Heather Bloom, you've come a long, long way from Bloomington, Indiana. Pity you, what'll you do if you ever have to go back?
Take 10. Steve, you're still crossing over too far.
You like?
That was good.
Wrong. It was perfect.
Maybe I better introduce myself.
Barnaby Jones. An understudy has to know everything that goes on stage and backstage.
Then you probably know what happened to Miss Evans offstage.
Yes. I'm terribly sorry.
You're a very good actress.
What do you mean?
Well, I might be sitting here thinking that you really were sorry if I hadn't seen you with Mr. Kilgore in that bar yesterday.
So?
So, what business were you discussing with Mr. Kilgore?
No business.
No business is like show business. I think I got that right.
Right, so what? I did it for the good of everyone. She isn't ready. She'll ruin everything and everybody. Mr. Parrish is so obsessed with the idea of resurrecting that old lush, he'd never listen. So I tried to get Lloyd Kilgore to talk some sense to her. That's all.
Well, if he tried, he died trying.
Sorry, I can't help that.
And any plans you may have had with Mr. Kilgore died with him?
What's that supposed to mean?
Shirley Evans is a star to the core. She has recovered from shocks worse than this. She'll be on stage opening night.
I wouldn't count on it. Shirley Evans is also a lush to the core. She's an inch away from popping the cork and going under. Again.
Barnaby Jones.
You said to call if there's any trouble.
Well, yes, Agnes, what's the matter?
She's been here and gone, and she's at the bottle again. She's drinking again.
Well, you stay right there, Agnes. I think I may be able to find her.
Well, it's partly my fault. Find her, please. Please find her.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, sorry. Are you in a rush?
Yeah.
Right here, take a look at this. For you. It's the obituary notice of the girl in New York.
Survived by her father, Edward R. Davis of Los Angeles. Good work, Betty. Check him out.
Oh, well, where are you off to?
Our lamb has strayed. I gotta catch her before she goes off the deep end.
One more. One for the money and two for the show.
That one for the money's all right, but it's a two for the show to get you.
Hey, Barnaby. I don't have to drink alone after all.
You don't have to drink at all.
Agnes told you, hmm? A wretched old fox.
Agnes is worried about you.
Go on back and tell her not to worry.
Well, why don't you come back with me and then you could tell her?
No. My little Kathy was right. She's not have a little girl.
Yeah, I know. I don't think she'd like what you're doing.
Oh, yes, she would. Kathy and Lloyd were both right. This is where I belong, right here. Everybody going their own way, minding their own business. Just gonna sit right here, blend in with everybody. It's an extra, that's it. Walk on, that's the role I want to play.
You're not everybody, Miss Evans. You're something special. That's the reason people make the demands on you that they do. They're hungry for something that you can be, something special. It's not that they're selfish, but they need you. Never mind about them. Think about you. Doing the thing you were born to do and knowing that you're doing it better than anybody else. Not one person in 100 million makes it to the top of the mountain. It's a pretty view from up there. Much better than the view from the bottom of a bottle.
I want to do it. So bad. I want to do it.
Well, this is all that's keeping you from it. Come on, I'll help you. We can wade all the way home. It's still shallow.
Mr. Parrish said you wanted to see me?
Yes. I was just looking at the pool. Strange, isn't it?
Strange? What's strange?
How something built for pleasure can become a death trap.
Well, I hadn't thought of it that way. Accidents happen.
I was thinking about another accident happened in New York 5 years ago. When your daughter was run down and killed by a car being driven by Miss Evans. You think that just happened, or Miss Evans was responsible and should have been punished?
My daughter was known by her married name. So far, no one here has connected except Jill Mallory. Did she tell you?
I've been sort of combing the birds out of the fur on my own. And the obituary notice listed an Edward R. Davis as the father. I found out that was you.
I won't pretend I have any loving fondness for Shirley Evans, but I'm a professional, and so is she.
And you don't harbor any old grudges?
Just a long-buried feeling of hurt, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I love my daughter as much as any father, but Phyllis was wild. She ran with a pack, and she... Everyone concerned has suffered enough a long time ago.
That's very understanding of you.
But you don't believe me.
Let's say I'd like to believe you.
Well, that's fair enough. Oh, boy. That's why they call them deadlines. You kill yourself trying to beat them.
If you're going to start spending the nights here, I'm going to order a day bed for the office, okay?
What?
It's almost 10 o'clock. Look, I know it's not important to cute fellas like you, but I really need my beauty sleep.
Betty, would you please get me Mrs. Parrish on the phone?
Don't you mean Mr. Parrish?
When I say Mrs., I mean Mrs.
Poor Mr. Parrish. I wonder if his show is ever going to open.
You ever have the thought that maybe he doesn't want it to open?
What?
You ever hear the producer who sold 200% of his show and the only thing that could save him was a quick flop?
Mrs. Parrish? Yes, would you please hold for Barnaby Jones?
Miss Parrish, I hope I didn't disturb you.
No. What can I do for you?
The other night, when your husband was talking to Miss Evans, he gave you the phone. Is that right?
Yes. Well, he went to the other phone to call the police.
You stayed right on that phone until Mr. Parrish and the police got to Miss Evans.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid I didn't have anyone to talk to. Poor Shirley had dropped the phone and run for her life by then.
Now, Miss Parrish, I'm going to ask you to tell me exactly everything that you heard on that phone.
Hello?
You've destroyed everything of value. You don't deserve to live.
office. May I help you?
This is Agnes. May I speak to Mr. Jones? That crazy call, I just got one.
Agnes, Mr. Jones isn't here. Hold on while I try and reach him at another number, please. Oh, just hold on.
Okay.
Magnificent dog.
Tame as an old cow, really. He's got a good barker on him, though. Only trick he knows is barking.
You keep him outside at night?
Yeah. He'd be out there now if you weren't here.
You don't have to know any more tricks than that, son.
Hello?
You got smart written all over you.
Oh, it's for you. Your daughter-in-law?
Oh, thank you. Betty?
Barnaby, I have Agnes on the other line. She just got one of those crank calls again. I thought they were all over.
Well, it's not quite all over, Betty. Keep talking to her. I'll get right over there.
Agnes? Agnes? Agnes, are you there?
It's all right, Miss Evans. There's no one here. There's never been anyone here, has there?
What?
You deserve every acting award you ever received, there's no doubt about it. Lloyd Kilgore saw your performance the other night, and it cost him his life. That's the way it happened, isn't it?
Lloyd?
You never did want to do that show. You were just looking for an excuse to find a way out.
You don't know what it's like out there every night. All those faces studying me, staring at me. Those stupid faces eating at me. I'm never gonna do that again. Never, never.
It's all right, Shirley. You don't have to do it anymore.
I don't.
No.
I don't.
Not anymore.
It's all I ever wanted. Ever since I was little. Ever since I was a little girl. I never wanted to be out there. Oh, my poor baby. I always had a feeling. I always had a feeling.
It was terror that destroyed her, Mr. Parrish. Shirley Evans was scared to death of the millions of people who loved her.
My God, the torture she must have gone through all these years. Being on the stage must have been like the fire of Hades for her. How could you know that?
I didn't until that big old police dog next door started me to thinking.
It's incredible to me. But you're right. I couldn't hear it barking the night I called Cheryl on the phone.
Neither did your wife later, which meant that no one had entered or left through those doors. Miss Evans was here alone until you and the police came, and then the dog started barking.
What about the night Kilgore came snooping around?
I heard the dog barking myself. Miss Evans was in here putting on the act of her life. Kilgore had seen her, so it was a matter of life and death to her, so she killed him. Then in one last desperate effort, she tried to involve Agnes by calling up on the other line and hitting her in the head. She knew that someone was listening on the phone. She had an audience.
Don't talk about her like she's a criminal now. A bump on the head is nothing.